Hi, thanks for watching this video. Today we're going to have a look at one of these. These are the Back to Hogwarts Make It Minis by Miniverse, and I haven't had one of these Harry Potter series ones before. This is my first one. If you've done these Miniverse before, you'll know that sometimes they turn out quite good, sometimes they're not so good, but Harry Potter's one of my favourite things, so I just thought I'd try one of these today. And as you can see already, these balls, they're not like the old white disposable balls, they're actually part of the display, but, well, I guess that's less things to chuck away. As you can see, that does look like you get more than what you used to in these, but they have gone up. They're about 10 quid now. They used to be about 6, 7. But to be honest, they are just focusing more on the display side of things, really. Because with these ones, you get the ball and you get a table as well, but you're not sure you'll really use both. But anyway, let's have a look at what you get. We've got the Quidditch chest and the broomsticks first. There's some house banner stuff there. There's a nice little headwig and a nice dragon as well. There's a monster book of monsters. Basically, all the nice things that you see in the films. Oh, spoiler alert. Well, it is for me, but you already know because I put it in the title. But as you can see, we've got the Quidditch chest. I am actually happy about that because I do love the Quidditch scenes. But I'm actually dreading the resin a bit. But I do normally get in a bit of a state doing that, and not looking forward to it. But anyway, this is the Quidditch trunk, and obviously this is yet to be decorated. But let's see, yeah, that does come apart. And as you can see, that is partly made. It's quite nicely made as well. It's got that kind of green-looking velvety interior. Obviously, that's made of plastic, but that does look good. And let's get on with our next one. This one's got what looks like the silicone moulds for the golden Snitch wings, left and right wings. I'm guessing you can use these again. That'll be pretty much a waste if you can't. But this is all about the experience anyway. The decorations for the trunk, the stickers. And there for that, so I'll just put them there and get quite a few of them, but I guess that need a lot of decorating. There is a lot of patterns on that chest. And this one is tweezers. Am I going to use them though? With these resin things, I do normally get a bit too physically involved and end up making a bit more of a mess than what I should do. And we've got the contents of the chest. We've got the quaffle. This is a modern quaffle, and I'm going to put a few facts on here so you can read them in your own time. We've got the bat and a couple of bludgers, nasty little buggers. Bludgers are actually solid iron, so that must be a bit painful to be hit by one of those. Just put them there, and our last packet. Let's get this one open, and this has got to be the resin. The lovable toxic stuff. I kind of hate this stuff really, but I do just wish they'd put something like an epoxy resin, you know, the 2-part quick dry and stuff, but I just never have proper success with all this UV resin. But like I say, these moulds look quite good anyway, but yeah, the resin stuff, they say didn't get it on you, but I could never help it. I always get covered in it. But yeah, there's 2 of them moulds. And little cardboard chests. And I must admit, I do like the way they spend time on the presentation of these. There's the little golden Snitch. It's got a little stand. And these 2 wings. These are the top parts that you put in these little wing moulds, so the resin sticks to those. But before we do that, we're going to decorate the chests. This probably won't go wrong, so that nice little shield that go in the middle there. That look exactly like it does in the film. I can remember it now. That is really well decorated. This does look a bit hard actually. You do have to just do your best. And that don't feel like the sort of stickers that's going to come off easily either. So just have to make sure you do these right. That'd be a shame if they did go wrong. There ain't any spares either, so you just have to try your best. And the back bit there, everything is catered for. And the side bit there, just under the handles, that is a bit awkward. The other side, and now for the top. This one is a bit awkward to get off as well. I kind of spiral round. Just be careful you don't rip, and they don't feel very strong. The stick is good, so that's the main thing. And there we go. I think that's just about done. Oh, one more bit. There and there. And that is it. That's the Quidditch chest. Let's just put everything inside it to see what it's supposed to look like. There it is. That looked really, really good. I do really like that. And obviously the display, the baller's display, just put that in there. It's got little feet. Don't forget the feet, otherwise that'll fall about. And there we go. And let's have a look at this resin stuff. This is where I start to get nervous. I say sometimes that work out, sometimes it don't, but a lot of the time that do end up being sticky as well, even though it's been cured. There's loads of bits for this, but we're just gonna chuck this straight in, I think, and get on with it. No choice really. But that will squirt in there. I think actually we were supposed to shake this up first, because I think that's meant to be a bit glittery. But take that off, and like I said, they slot in the top, and that resin, just lift that up. You got to be careful you don't get bubbles in this, because this stuff is a nightmare for bubbles. And let's cure that before something bad happened. And I've skipped to the end because it was a bit of a nightmare, but it didn't turn out too bad. I mean, that looked like a golden snitch. And the wings are actually really, really nice in the end. But it did turn out better than what I thought that would do. I mean, anything, there was supposed to be some gold in them wings. There was some glittery stuff in the bottom of this UV resin. You are supposed to give this stuff a bit of a shake if you can. It is quite thick, probably quite hard to. And these bottles, you could probably keep these as well if you wanted to. I mean, you could probably cure the resin or wash them out. But it seemed a bit too good to chuck away. Like this little paper trunk, that's probably packaging. But say it's the table as well. That's for display, and obviously the ball is for display. But here it is, the Quidditch chest in all its glory, and the bat as well. Let's just have a closer look at that, actually. So that is a really nicely made little bat. Nice little bits of rope work and grip on the handle. And let's carefully shut this up. There you go. And like I say, I normally do end up chucking the balls away at some point, but I don't really feel like chucking this one away. But there you go. That is the Harry Potter Back to Hogwarts Make It Minis Miniverse. And I hope you liked this video and found it helpful. But thank you very much again for watching, and please do subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time.